Hey, ninth graders, so it appears there is some confusion. Wait, you guys don't wear Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas when you're doing your science? Check this out, it gets better. Michelangelo underneath too. We're going full turtle today. Okay, sorry for the sidetrack. There's some confusion as to what your day 2 checkout is. So it has to come back and deal with balancing chemical equations. If you read your notes, I'm just going to kind of give you a broad overview here. So remember yesterday with the dodgeballs, right here are your reactants. The same number of atoms of magnesium and oxygen that you have over here has to be equal to what you have over here. So I'm just going to kind of run you through the way that I do it, which is probably the best way, so you should do it that way. I draw an arrow down to separate what I have with my reactants and my products, and then I list the elements that I have. So I've got oxygen and magnesium. Remember the rules. You first want to balance carbons, hydrogens, and then oxygens. So I don't have any carbons or hydrogens here, but I will start with my oxygens. So I have 2 oxygens here. I have 1 magnesium there. I have 1 magnesium there, 1 oxygen there. So what I need to do is to find out how can I go ahead and get 2 oxygens over here. So what I need to do is add a coefficient right here. So that's going to give me 2 oxygens, but it's also going to give me how many magnesiums? 2. So my oxygens are now balanced. What I need to do is go ahead and balance my magnesium. Since I have 2 over here, I need to go ahead and put a 2 here. 2 oxygens, 2 magnesiums, 2, 2, 2, 2. My sister tried to dress me up in a tutu when I was a child. As you can see, I have had no lasting negative impacts from that. Valerie, I hope you watch this. One more example. Carbon and oxygen going ahead and forming carbon dioxide. So I'll go ahead and draw a line down. I've got carbon, I've got oxygen, carbon, I've got oxygen. 1, 1. Okay, how many carbons do you have? You have 2 molecules of CO2, so 2 times 1 is 2. And then 2 times 2 is... Noah, what's 2 times 2? Noah, what's 2 times 2? Thank you, 4. Had to get a little audience interaction there. Okay, so what times 1 is 2? You put a 2 there. Okay, what times 1 is 4? You put a 4 there. So now you have 2 and 2, 4 and 4. So when you go ahead and look at, can you see it? Very good. There we go. So when you look at the first question on your checkout, you would just go ahead and retype that as 2 mg plus O2 goes to form 2 MgO. Oops, that's an at. We're going to go ahead and change that. Oops, change it that time. Okay, so that's what you would go ahead and end up submitting there for the first one on your checkout. So with that being said, email me if you have any questions. Other than that, have fun.